The historical genre is getting another raunchy and darkly hilarious twist with Mary and George. The Stars/Sky Atlantic show follows in the footsteps of Yorgos Lanthimos' Oscar-winning The Favorite and Hulu's The Great, created by the 2018 movie's writer, exploring a real, and underexplored, chapter in world history with an irreverent sense of humor. The show hails from creator D.C. Moore, known for his prior work on the multiple Emmy-winning dark comedy thriller Killing Eve and the Mark Strong-led miniseries Temple. Based on Benjamin Woolley's non-fiction novel The King's Assassin, Mary and George revolves around the titular Villiers mother and son, with the former sending her son to seduce King James I in the hopes of rising through the English aristocracy to regain the wealth and status the family once held. The show follows George's rise to becoming one of James' most trusted advisors, all while being influenced by his mother to try and take over the court of England. Red, white and royal blue star Nicholas Galitzine leads the ensemble Mary and George cast as the titular Villiers' son, alongside Oscar winner Julianne Moore as his mother, Marvel Cinematic Universe alum Tony Curran as James, Laurie Davidson, Sean Gilder, Mark O'Halloran, Pearl Chanda, Trine Dyerholm, Simon Russell Beale and Nia Valgar. Blending plenty of body humor with emotional character development, the show is perfect for fans of historical storytelling with an off-kilter twist. In honor of the show's North American premiere, Screen Rant interviewed Tony Curran to discuss Mary and George. The actor opened up about being thrilled by the combination of dark humor and heartfelt relationship building, while also being intrigued by the show's more risque elements. Curran also praised his collaboration with Nicholas Galitzine, teasing the dark corners of George and James' relationship to come as the show progresses. Curran was thrilled by a great triumvirate of Mary and George's story. Tony Curran, all of the above. That's a great triumvirate you've said there. Yeah, the script, the sense of humor, the drama of it, the historical significance of it, unearthing this little-known monarch, the 23-year reign of King James. His Jacobean era, his relationships with the Villiers, Mary and George. They're all buried in Westminster Abbey, actually. I find it quite interesting and compelling the fact that they were from very low aristocracy, if you will, the Villiers. And the fact that Mary Villiers was canny enough, wise enough, uncompromising enough to use her son in such a significant way that she saw the opportunity to better herself, and the family, and rise up through King James' court by planting him in my court and realizing, would I bite? And boy, I think I bit. I bit quite heavily. Chuckles. And George Villiers became one of King James' favorite. So yeah, it was a great world to dive into, and I think the script is what brings the humor. David D.C. Moore's lovely script, and the beautiful words that we all get to recite. And the elements of it, it's historical fiction, but it was based on Benjamin Woolley's book, which most of that, all of it, basically, is based on fact. There is poetic license in this, of course, as with many of these projects, but a lot of it is what actually happened. So, a lot of the humor and drama, and the historical elements of the story were all true.